Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. How are you today, litter bugs? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. How is everyone? Hello, welcome in. Oh, excuse me. How is everybody? Hello. I am feeling much, much better today. I'm so happy to see everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by. Pathologic is tomorrow? Oh, no. We will be doing that Thursday. We'll be doing Pathologic Thursday. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow, to be honest. I'll probably be taking Wednesday off because we're going to be doing X-Files in the Discord. But if I do feel like streaming, I'll let you guys know. But for right now, I don't have anything planned for Wednesday besides a Discord night. Oh, welcome in, everybody. It's so good to see you. Hello. How am I feeling? I'm feeling a lot better. I feel like pretty much any, like...
Coldie. I miss Peony.
Ooh, yeah. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, right? I'm rusty with days of the week. So right now, my schedule, I'm going to be 100% with you, Jade. My schedule has been a little all over the place. My desired streaming schedule is actually Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays. But as you probably could tell, I haven't been keeping to that because of health reasons. And so to make up for some of the last time, I've been trying to fit in some extra days on like Mondays and stuff. But Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays is my desired like streaming schedule. Physical health? Well, I just got over a cold. I just got over a laryngitis actually, and my throat is actually like feeling really, really good today. I am not having any issues today. I've had like a little bit of congestion, which you might hear me clear my throat every so often. I apologize. But besides that, like I think I'm pretty much good to go. I'm really hoping to get back to pathologic now, because that was one of my big worries when I was catching up yesterday with everyone. One of my big worries was jumping back into pathologic so soon after having recovered my voice, because it's a lot of reading and I didn't want to like strain my voice too much. But after yesterday, I was kind of worried, like I strained my voice a little bit. But like today, I feel like honestly no ill effects. I don't feel any issues from talking a lot yesterday. So I really think I'm good to go to just get back on my streaming schedule. So here we go. I'm hoping it is like a hundo now. I can get back into like a more regular schedule. So that's my desire. So. Pathologic 2 needs TTS. Wouldn't it be funny if I just had Litterbug read everything for Pathologic? That'd be incredible. I don't know if Litterbug could handle that, to be honest. He'd probably lose focus too fast. No worries, but I just meant Thursdays after Wednesday, right? I'm not an English native speaker. Oh, no worries, Jade. Yes, Thursday is after Wednesday. So, not tomorrow, but the next day. I'm gonna be making sure to keep hydrated though, just in case. Because hydration is really, really important for me right now. So my throat doesn't get like hoarse again. So I'll be drinking a lot of water. I'm gonna be drinking so much water. I'm going crazy with the water right now. Give him some little reading glasses and it'll be fine. Oh my god, he would look so distinguished. A distinguished little gentleman. But welcome.
You're feeling better. Can't wait for the 2.0 model to be finished, Peony.
Me too! I'm so excited, guys. I think I'm very, very, very close. I'm very, very close. I am actually... My goal... And I hope this isn't too eager. But I really hoping by the end of April that I will have the model art done by then. And I could start shopping around for a live 2D rig artist to finish her up. So I'm really thinking that. And to be to get me there, I might be doing more art streams. I might be trying to do more art streams soon. There's like a little bit of this model that I want to keep a secret, and so I don't want to work on like some pieces on stream. But I really think I'm very close. I'm gonna show you guys the progress I have. I actually was a little nervous, like in the waiting screen. I don't know when the last time I updated you guys on the model, because you guys kind of saw it in some early stages, and I don't think it had too many big updates, honestly. Like, I've done a lot of work on it. I've done a lot of work, but like a lot of it's just been like cleaning up a lot of stuff, and like mostly piecing out things, because a lot of if you know the process of live 2D or like making VTuber models, is a lot of your artwork has to be cut up for movement purposes. Like you have to cut up a lot of pieces. So I've been doing like a lot of pieces, and actually my whole process of making my live 2D model is a little tedious in that I purposely put everything on its own separate layer, so that it will be easier to separate when I need to. So like most of what I need to do is actually combine things and then cut up a couple things that I purposely drew together, because I knew I would have to do it that way to get it seamless. So it's a lot of weird technical stuff that I still got to do with the model, but I think the art is like almost there. There's just a couple more little details I need to finish up. So I'm very excited to show you guys here in just a moment. Games so immersed it gives you the plague. I know, right? I know. I'm really excited to get back to Pathologic 2. I've been thinking about it a lot over the last week that I couldn't play it, because I'm like, oh man, I really want to play it, and I really want to play the next one that's coming out very soon. I think literally 6 days is when the... Is it Pathologic 3 comes out in 6 days, or is it just the... Or is it just the demo is in 6 days? Glad to see you're getting better, Paz. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys being so patient when waiting on me while I recovered. Also, Reddle, thank you so much for the resubscription. I don't know if I properly thanked you. Thank you for being with us for 33 months and for resubscribing for 36 months. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Thank you so much for so much for all the support. Thank you. It's just a demo? Okay. Alright, I won't feel too bad if I'm too behind on I won't feel too bad if I don't finish the Pathologic 2 100% before, well, obviously I won't finish at 100%, but if I don't finish my run of Pathologic 2 before the 17th, because if it's just a demo, but I will definitely play the demo on stream. I still want to play Hornet's Nest. Is that what it's called? Marble Nest. It's like it's the demo that they had for the 2, but it's like its own little story, and it's actually included in the full game. So it is a separate thing that we could play as well as soon as we finish up the main storyline. Though I honestly, now that I think about it, were you supposed to play Marble's Nest before the main storyline or after? We're gonna be playing it after, just because that's the way the dice rolled on it. But I do want to play it. It's a tad weird, but not bad. I'm excited to check it out. I don't think I've ever checked it out before. A New Age of Puny. Yes. For those of you that have been around for a while, for a long time, which is the majority of the folks I see in chat, a lot of long-standing litterbugs have been with me and have seen me work on this before on stream. So this isn't too new. But for those that haven't seen the Peony 2.0 before, this is going to be the new model that I'm hoping to have before at least before next year. It's gonna be 100. It's gonna be totally dependent on like if I can find a rig artist, and hopefully if I can finish the art by the end of April and everything. But the current goals is have my art, finish up my art by April, find someone to do the live 2D art rigging, because I don't think I can do the rigging myself. I just am not there's been so many technical advancements in live 2D rigging since I've worked on my own model, and there's so many things that I feel like I would love to see have that, like quality of life changes that I would love to have. That would make me way more expressive and way more, if you could believe it, way more cute than I already am. Can you believe the idea of me being way more cute? It's hard to believe, but there's possibilities with a really good rig artist. So many more jiggle fits. But when I, like, for example, like when I did my live 2D mod, like I did my own rigging on this model. Like this one I know is 100% me. This will be the first time I've ever like reached out to someone else for help on a main model of mine. I have a couple like Litterbug up here is done by another artist, and I have a couple like little redeem models that are done by other artists. But main peony models of this outfit and my summer outfit and my Halloween outfit have always been done by me alone. And my live 2D skills are very, very limited, and I would love to have someone that's more technical and knows what they're doing, like to work on one of some of my art. So one of the examples I always go to is I don't have a tongue I could stick out. Like that's something that a lot of like regular like modern VTubers, that's usually kind of standard, is like tongue out. I don't have that. I can't puff my cheeks, and I can't make certain facial expressions like I would like. So there's a lot of stuff that I want to be able to do, and I'm going to have to look at another artist for that, for the live 2D rigging portion of that. So the possibilities, oh my gosh. Pouty Peony, I know. I'm excited. I have I'll cue you in on like what needs to be done. What's left on doing on the model when I show you guys here in a moment. I'm kind of drawing it out, but but yeah, I'm excited. Maybe I shouldn't draw it out anymore. Maybe I could just show you guys. Maybe I could give you guys the Peony 2.0 update. As I said, I'm really thinking she's almost done. So this is like really close to the finished product. So if you guys have any complaints, put them in now. Put them in now so I can make changes. But I'm really liking how she's looking. So I will drum roll. Oh yeah, do the little drum. Do the drum emotes. The little Litterbug drumming. Yeah. Drum roll for me, Litterbugs. Drum roll for me. We have an emote just for this. Yeah, the little drumming emote. The drumming emote. Drum roll, Litterbugs. What? Drums for me. This one says little bongos. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna show you guys. Da 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 da. Her down. There she is. Let me get her a little more centered. Here she is. Peony 2.0. Here she is. She got the Jinko jeans. Yeah! I got some Jinko suspenders. Dun, 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 dun. She's so close to being done. It's amazing. If you're wondering why, like, Peony, why's your tail like that? Are those supposed hips TOS friendly choices going nuclear on VTubers right now? I'm pretty sure they are, because I don't have like any typical, like, there's no lines showing. But I'm gonna make an alternate like little panel there too, in case I have to turn it off. I really hope I don't, because I think that really ruins the silhouette of that part there, but I think it should be pretty much TOS. I'm pretty sure it is. It's like no hip lines or anything are showing. I'm pretty sure. I've seen other VTubers with like similar outfits, so I don't think it hits anything wrong, but seen less than that do better. Yeah, I think they're pretty much good. I think they're pretty much good. Twitch, try not to be a hypocrite, challenge level impossible. We'll see. I'm so happy. I've got all the patches done. That's what I recently finished up. The patches, I think, turned out so cool in the pants. The pants, I'm so happy with. I just finished up the pants not that long ago. I think they look amazing. I'm so happy with the pants. I love the patches. I'm still working on the boots a little bit, which is probably what we're going to be working on today. The strug's pretty much done. The shirt's pretty much done. The hair is almost completely done. I think I need to do a little bit more shading on the back hair. So the back hair group, this part here, I think needs a little bit more shading to bring it up to where I need it, where it matches completely with the front. And a lot of this is pretty much done. Like, this is pretty much it. A woman body horde. I know, it's scary, right? She's almost there. She's almost there. I have the tail. The reason the tail is like a weird straight line like that right now is because when the person that rigs it, they usually want the tail in a straight line because there's a very specific tool in Live 2D that basically automatically cuts up like a long piece like this to make it do the curvy bits to make it like swing and like have physics and everything. So most artists, rig artists, will request you have it in like a straight line, so it's way easier for them to model like that. I still need to do the bow on the tail. As I mentioned, I need to finish up the boots. I have some gloves that are under the sleeves that will probably need to be finished up. A couple of expressions on the face I need to finish up, which shouldn't take too long. And then she'll be done. Like, I'll be almost done. And then, like I said, separating a couple pieces and she'll be ready. I really do think I can have her done by the end of April and ready to ship off to an artist of my choice. I am currently shopping around. I'm trying to get prices. I have reached out to a couple people. Unfortunately, I haven't had anyone available yet. So I'm still in the process of hunting. But I'm very, very excited about the prospect of maybe having her by the end of this year or very early next year. So I'm really excited. I know it sounds like it's still a long way off because, like I said, it's gonna, after I finish up the model art, I still need to find someone to do the rigging portion, and that's where it's gonna probably take a little bit of time. It seems like a lot of rigging artists, they usually take about like, the standard is usually like a couple months, like a month or two. So hopefully it won't be too long. But as I mentioned, it totally depends on the artist. So I'm hoping to find someone that's very, very, very capable. Very, very capable. Now I will say that I might be doing, I might need to raise some funds for the model rigging portion, since I've never really had to like hire out an artist, and I've been, like I said, I've been like shopping around, and the prices are a little bit higher than I initially thought they would be. So I probably might do like a fundraising event during April. So I will give you more details on that. I'm gonna need to plan some like goals and stuff that will be really fun to like get and that you guys would enjoy. So If you guys don't have any ideas, I actually already have like a couple goals in mind that I think would be really cool to implement if I do a fundraising event. But if you guys have any other like requests or ideas, please feel free to put those in the Discord in my in the Trash Talk channel, and but yeah, that's all. That's the big updates. We're gonna be working on her a little today. I hope you guys like her. I really do. I really hope you guys are liking her. I love her so much. So already, I'm so happy with how she's looking. She's looking so good. I think she looks really good. I'm really excited. I'm super excited. And I will have like reference sheets and stuff for you too. By the time I finish up the model and for the rig artist, I'll have the reference sheet completely finished as well. Because that's something else. I need to. Not only do I need to like do the expression pieces for the model, I need to draw out like how I want the face expressions to look and the angles to look, so the rig artist has a reference. And so I'll probably be doing like a 3/4 image of her, so that you guys will have a full reference. As long as like I want to do like a back sketch too. It probably won't be like fully rendered because it's not going to be something that will be on the model. Like I won't be able to do like a full turnaround. That's like kind of crazy, but I want to make sure I have something like that for future if I do like decide to go like get a updated 3D model and everything, which honestly that will be way further down the line because that will be another thing I'll have to like raise money for. But not top priority, obviously. We're gonna try to get the 2D model done before next year. Actually, in April, my partnerversary is coming up, so I was planning an event for that anyway. So I think that's a perfect time to do a fundraising event as well. And not only is it my partnerversary, so technically at the beginning of this year. And when I first started streaming was January 2021. So I have officially hit 4 years of streaming, and that's why it's very one of my big goals is to have my model updated before my 5th year anniversary. So very hopeful that I can get her here soon for that. 5 years of Possum, can you believe it? I mean, 4 years of Possum already. That's crazy to think about. 4 years of Possum streaming. I can't believe it. I definitely feel like I was watching some older streams because I was going through my backlog. Because if you haven't heard, Twitch has done like Twitch is doing some changes on like how they save a lot of our videos, the streamer videos. And so we won't have as much storage coming up in April. I got a couple of new hard drives I need to install on my PC so I can back up like a lot of older streams. And then I have to transfer some stuff to YouTube. And the process is going to be a pain because I think a lot of my stuff that I usually upload to YouTube gets flagged for like copyright things that wouldn't normally get copyrighted on Twitch. Is just like YouTube's copyright strike stuff is way worse because they'll literally like copyright strike you for like rain sounds and shit. It's stupid. It's terrible. So a lot of the backlog stuff that I need to work on for coming up that I honestly have been putting off for such a long time, that now that it's like, oh well shit, I have to get this done like immediately. I need to focus on doing that too this month. So that's good though. That's good. Recently I got an 8 terabyte external drive for VODs. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. I don't think mine's that big. It's like I literally got like 3 different like extra that were just kind of like, honestly 2 of them are hand-me-downs and one of them's like a brand new one I just picked up. So I think with all 3 of those I should have plenty of storage for the VODs and everything. So YouTube sucks really bad too. Yeah, it's real. There's a reason like I haven't had much of a presence on YouTube. The VOD stuff like has really intimidated me, and then I'm just video editing and everything is scary for me because like if I have to edit the VODs, it's like so much work and everything. But I do have like some older VODs from like when I first started, like the first year I started streaming. There is unfortunately like a good portion of VODs that are missing because of I had some computer issues like in 2022, 2023, I think it was 2022, where like one of my hard drives got fried and I lost like a big portion of stuff. So but I managed to find some that are still from like 2021, and I was watching some, and oh my gosh, I can't believe how much I grown. I was so meek and quiet, and oh my god, there's such a big... I literally started crying when I was watching them because I was like, oh my god, I can't believe how different I am. Like, I've grown so much. I'm way... I can't believe this. I saying this because I feel like I'm a very shy person already, but I was super shy. I was extraordinarily shy when I first started. I was so quiet and meek and like really timid. That's something like I think would be a really and not to spoil anything for my big event plans for partnerversary and everything, but I definitely want to look at some older streams and revisit some of those with you guys and give commentary on them and everything, because I think it would be a cool blast from the past. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited about like planning stuff for the future, and I'm continuing to stream with the Litterbugs and make cool stuff for Twitch, and maybe I will consider it's something I really do need to consider is really expanding into like the YouTube sphere and everything if I want to grow as a VTuber and everything. So Remy's checked her highlighted VOD and she's at 1,555 hours with a 100-hour storage limit. Whoo! That's insane. That's crazy. I don't highlight everything, which has been a big issue. That sometimes if I didn't remember to like upload it to YouTube, it's just like, unfortunately, there's a good chunk of peony VODs that are just lost media now because I never backed them up myself. I hate to say it, but I was just not meticulous enough for that kind of thing, and it's something I really need to work on. But here's to more years of peony. Here's to I'm having so much fun. I don't want to give up anytime soon, so don't you worry, Litterbugs. I'll be sticking around for a while. You're not getting rid of... I'm like a bad rash. You're not gonna get rid of me that easily. But yeah. Also, hi Val, it's good to see you. Hello. Oh, I should say my hellos to everybody. Let me run up and say hellos. Also, let me get some water in me before I forget. Oh. Okay. Hydrated. Alright. Mr. Rue, hello, welcome in. Zero Lagger, hello. Gory Rider, hello. Dark Moon Shadow, howdy. Zinniot, hello, welcome in. Big Bob's Bussies, hello. Cat Pass Scarves, howdy. Large Sushi Dinner, hello. Almighty Queso Melts, hello. Captain Stump, so good to see you, Captain Stump. Welcome in. Pickle XJO, welcome in. Fork my toaster, hello. Welcome in. Jade Lunaire, hello. Welcome in. Este Hobo Face, howdy. Chroma Snare, hello. Smart Man, hello. Welcome in. Zwing 101, hello. Galongo, hello. Welcome in. Lupinoni, hello. Red04, hello, hello. So good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. Bourbon Boy 1919, hello, hello, hello. And let's see. Zinnia, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Val Pepper VT, hello, hello. So good to see you, Val. Mixed Patch, hello, hello, hello. Farfanugan, hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. IKG Leo, hello, hello, hello. And I believe I caught up with everybody. But if I missed anyone, please, 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 please feel free to use the free emote. As long as you're a follower, you get the free Peony Alone emote. Hi, Arcanum Dragon. Welcome in, welcome in. So good to see you. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being with us for 29 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it so much, Arcanum. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yes, if I missed it, Estee Hobo Face, hello, hello. If I missed anyone, please use the Peony Allo emote. I don't like to miss anybody. Make sure I can see everything. Okay, that should be good. I think I should be able to see everything now. Maybe even doing that might help out. Fixing the situation of my layout right now. There you go. Alright. But yeah, I will keep you guys updated when like with the progress and everything, because like I said, I feel like I'm really close to being finished. There's this a couple more things I need to work on. I think I'm gonna try to work on the tail bow. Which, to be honest, I really love this tail, like how I drew this tail bow before. I feel like it's so nice looking. It's probably just gonna be the exact same thing. Like, I really loved how I did the fabric on this before, so I'm probably just gonna be redrawing the exact same thing and trying to capture the colors and everything as well. Not much is gonna be updated on the bow portion. The question is, let's see. I'm probably gonna have to put it like right around. Somewhere around here. I'm thinking like maybe around here. I am kind of worried it might have made the tail a little thick. I might need to make it a little skinnier now that I'm looking at it. That's a thick ass tail. That's a really wormy long tail. I could probably thin it out here in a second, but I'm loving how she turned out. It's really good. I really appreciate it. I mean, you frame can support it. Yeah, the new frame could support a big old thick tail. But we're gonna be doing some work on it today. We're gonna be yapping and working. Probably won't, I might have some quiet moments as I concentrate too, so I hope you guys don't mind. Oh yeah, let me do something real quick. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna see if okay, I'm gonna see if this works. I'm trying the new redeem I made again. Let me see. Hold on. Let me try this song. I'm just gonna grab a song real quick. Copy song link. Competitive with bodegas. I do want to like I want to make sure it can get curly is the thing. It's kind of weird having to draw the tail like straight for the rigging process. So I'm hoping that like it can still get like as curly as I want to. That's something I have to talk with the whoever does my model rigging. I probably have to draw the tail out like how I want it to look and like the different like stages of because I wanted to be able to do like whipping around like how I have mine right now, but like a little bit more animated than I feel like mine's pretty stiff looking. But I also want it to be able to be like have it go down if I need to hide it for collabs and stuff because that's always something I have to worry about. Is it getting in the way? Okay, let me try this. Let me test this. Does this work? Redeem song request. Did it work? Did it? It's not playing, huh? Let me update this. No. Is it still not working? Oh no. I might be able to do it like manually, but I don't think the other redeems will work if it's not. Settings, make sure it's on. Oh wait. Auto saved plays. Oh my gosh. Oh, I think I found out what's wrong with it. Okay, hold on. Auto save the playlist. Why is it not letting me choose a playlist? Okay, hold on. I think I almost have it. Okay. Okay. Well, let me make sure. I think I need to make sure it's actually connect. Make sure it's connected to Spotify. Okay, settings. Hopefully, it might just be broken, which sucks. I was really excited about being able to let you guys like choose music and stuff while I work, because that was one of the big things I wanted to have for you guys, so that it's a little bit more interactive when I'm like working on art stuff. Is it Spotify only? Unfortunately, it is Spotify only right now. I'm using a separate like website in that it's like a what is it? It's like a wait, it's like an integrated website to for my stream, and like it hooks up my Spotify to the stream and everything. I can think of 5 outside who have tails. Wait, does Callie have a tail? I think sometimes she does. She does sometimes with her like magic girl outfit. Like I'm pretty sure her magic girl outfit has a tail sometimes. Ooh. Okay, wait. Wait. Oh wait, can I connect YouTube too? I'd have to make a whole new playlist for that actually. Why? Why is it having trouble? Oh no. Okay. There might be some issues with like Spotify and everything with it. I wonder if I have to like give it access like hold on a second. I wonder if there's something like I have to turn on for my Spotify to make it so that it's like it's not having issues with it. Oh. That stinks. I'm so sorry, Litterbugs. I was really excited about having this redeem working. It's unfortunately like one of those redeems you can't really test out unless you're live. Like you have to be like on the air for it to be working. Okay. So much for that. So much for that. It's okay. If you, though, I could always I could manually add it now that I'm thinking about it. If you still have the link, which is like the best way, I can like add it manually to the Spotify list for you guys. But I don't think the skip or the rewind button will work though, is the problem. So please don't use the rewind or skip redeems. But if you want to link a song or put a song name that you want me to look up on Spotify, I can add that to the playlist. Let's see. I want to throw up some music. Let's see. All right. Boop 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 boop. Okay. Let me see. Can you even hear it right now? Okay. Should be good. You can hear it? Okay. Good. Let me know if it's let me know if it sounds okay, like the volumes and everything. Okay. Now back to work. And if you do the song redeem, if you want to use a song request redeem, I'll add it manually. So I'll try to keep an eye on the activity feed and everything. But how has your Tuesdays been, Litterbugs? I did start a little later than I typically like to start. I was cooking dinner. For my mom. I made some pasta carbonara. Is this the picture you said was almost done, Peony? Hi, Red Guy. Oh, my model is almost done. If you haven't seen the model, this is the model. She's very close to done. This is going to be Peony 2.0. Hopefully very, very soon. Expect her either late 2025 or early 2026. There's a part of me that's like a little embarrassed because I really thought I was going to be able to finish her last year. But like unfortunately just work got in the way, and I'm really adamant that I don't think that will be an issue this year. I really think that it's not going to be well, I also had like the move and everything last year and stuff, so I don't have to worry about a lot of that kind of thing. So I should be able to be like, I really, really think I'm going to have her done by April. That's the goal. The goal is to have her done by April. The trash cover also looks so cool. I'm so excited about that. I really, really wanted like patchwork was the most important thing for me. Was I really wanted to make sure there was like some cool patchwork on it. I just love the look of like patchwork pants and stuff. I wanted to make sure it was very like, hold on, like, let me see. Like, can you see like what it's very, very similar to like my original outfit. It's just I was changing up a lot of things to make it more readable. And also I just didn't want the chibi proportions as much anymore. It always feels a little weird when you're like super chibi next to like everybody else that is like looks like, you know, like full proportion VTubers, and it's just like, oh man, I'm so tiny, I'm so small. But I feel like there's a lot of elements from my original outfit that you see here that is still in the new outfit. I just amplified it. I added a little bit more character to it that I feel like falls in line with like my my general disposition and just attitudes and like behaviors and stuff. I feel like it works so small but so full of tacos. I know. And I apologize to anyone that does love the chibi proportions, like the chibi proportions. That is something that I could always consider in like a future model, is to have more like to do another peony model that's more chibi-fied for like, because you know a lot of people have multiple models that they go back and forth to, and so that's something I could always consider. If there's folks that are gonna miss the wait, where did my hold on. Did it, okay, there we go. I thought it lost some. That's always something I can bring back, is like in a future update, is do a chibi model. There's even, honestly, there's rig artists that they could take your proportions you have here and make it look chibi. Like they'll just like manually like shrink and move things around and make a chibi version of yourself with that. That's something I could always consider. Chibi, thought you were just short. I like to think it was like kind of chibi proportions, honestly. I honestly think that's the first time I've ever seen your model at its full height. Really? I've always shown off my model. I guess it's been a while since I've shown off my model, full model on stream. I've also been using the pigtail version a lot recently, because I like the pigtails a lot, which that is not a hairstyle I have for this version. I think that'll be a future thing. I don't want to overload too much on this model, because like I said, it's pretty much, it's very almost finished with like all the baseline stuff I wanted, and like additional outfits, additional hairstyles and stuff. That'll just take more time.
I also have not seen your full height model. You seem tall or low. Please don't let me fall from this height. I might get mildly injured.
You'll be fine, Lerva. You'll be fine. I have like pretty much the base, the body base under this outfit set up so that I can add new outfits to it easier in the future. The thing is, like, I have to consider like the price of rigging, because like they do charge for like extra like hairstyles, extra outfits and stuff, since that is like more work for them. So right now I think it's better just to have like the initial base outfit, and I do want to have options to like for instance, I want to be able to take off like, say, the sweater portion, the shrug, which, let me see here. I can find it. Oh, there it is. Like, I do want to be able to like take off the shrug and have like be able to switch up outfit like that. Like, it's not that different, but it's like kind of different, where it's like, where's the bald toggle? I could see about having a bald toggle, maybe. Also, I need to finish up the gloves. They're not gonna be red. I just had that red to have like to make it easier to. I was gonna have lace-up gloves that match up the lace-up of the overalls. So, but yeah, they're gonna be. There's still gonna be like kind of ways for me to switch up that look without like having to draw like a bunch of new outfit pieces. So don't you worry. And I do have plans. I already have some plans for alternate outfits and stuff. Also, I really like the idea of being able to like toggle like a short hair style too, which doesn't require me to like add new stuff to draw like new stuff for that. I don't know, maybe I'll consider doing the pigtails too. That might be a little bit more work, but I could see, we'll see how much progress I have, and if I And I might do the pigtails too. Because I do really love my pigtails. But I think it would be cool to have like short hair as a toggle. I think that would be really cute. So I feel like with what I have here, I have like a lot of options to like vary up the outfit and stuff when I want to. So I'm feeling pretty good about it so far. Alright, back to the tailboat. Let me get started on this. I gotta put the little possum head. I might just do like a sketch first and then ink. I should put like little scraggly teeth too. That's something I never had on the original. I mean, it was really small. It's gonna be a little bit bigger. I don't know if it'll be a detail that would show up actually now I think about it. I think that's maybe why I didn't put it there. Maybe if I don't put the whiskers, because that's not really something a lot of people think about on possums, is whiskers. Possums do have little whiskers, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure possum. As an opossum, I'm not, as an opossum, we have whiskers. It's just that not many people think about the whiskers when you think of a little opossum. You usually think about the scraggly teeth and the cute little nose. You usually think about, let's look at the anatomy of the most wonderful mammal in North America, the mighty opossum. I think key features are cute fingerless gloves with fancy little nails. I think that's a key feature, which I wanted to make sure I have. My fingerless gloves with my fancy nails.
Chat Whittley didn't say please and thank you to that possum today. And what will we do swat white now?
Hi Janarian, welcome in. Yes, you should. You gotta say please and thank you to the possums. You have to have a cute little snoot. That's very important. And that's something I wanted to make sure I had. It was a cute little snoot. You have to have the beady, tired, and sad little eyes. Which I think I have. I have that. Cute little ears. Did you know? Okay, so the reason I don't put pink tips on my ears is you could tell an opossum's age by their ears. They're younger if they have pink tips on their which, yeah, that's why my ears are completely black. The violent screaming, yes, I will be, the screamings will be coming from me, don't you worry. You have cute little cheeks. But yeah, not many people think about the whiskers, which is why I have the whiskers on here. But I'm wondering if I should leave them off to put like little scraggly teeth instead. The cute little hands. Hi, Mosu Grundle. Yeah, the cute little hands. I love the hands. Hi, Artinsky. Welcome in. Good to see you. Also, hi, Ultimate Weapon. Welcome in. I love the new model design. Poss looks so slay. Thank you. I was just saying earlier, my goal, end of April. I want to have the art done by the end of April. That's my goal. I want to make sure I am completely done by April on the artwork, and then I'll be ready to find a rig artist So I will guys keep you updated. I'll probably be doing a fundraiser to help fund some of the rig artist portion. So I will keep you updated on that. I wanted to make sure it was like before I opened up a fund to make sure I had like the art completely cinched so that I don't like, you know, get it funded for the rigging and then it's like, uh-oh, something happens and I have to wait, like, and people are waiting on it, you know? I hope that makes sense. I don't want to be like sitting on like hard-earned money that you guys put in to see this model and not be able to have it completely ready for you guys. So I want to make sure that the art is completely out of the way before I start doing any fundraising. But I'm very, very, very excited. I'm really, really looking forward. Gotta shout out Twirling Curtis's band. Oh yeah! Oh my god! Thank you. Let me put that. Copy. Okay. Okay. Let me think. Okay. Yeah, we'll add that to the playlist. Add to playlist. Why are you doing this? Okay, make sure it did that. Oh, there might be something up on my Spotify. Hold on. Oh, there might be something up on my Spotify. Okay, wait. Let me restart Spotify. Because I think maybe that's why it's having issues with that. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, stop! Okay, well that's the song. We're listening to it now. I love Slayville. Yes, I love Slayville. Did you know they got a new album coming out soon? Actually, did the new album come out already? My Spotify is being really weird about adding songs to my playlist, so maybe that's why the redeem has not been working. Okay, there we go. There we go. And then we'll jump back into the one. Also, G Willikers, welcome in, so good to see you. Oh no, it's already been 4 years too. Don't think about it, don't think about it. Don't think about it, don't think about it. Don't think about the lifespan of an opossum. Don't think about it, don't think about it. Just know I'm an ancient, all-powerful creature, and that's, you don't have to worry, you don't have to worry. There might be a little magic in that little old opossum. Wink! Looks like the new album's next month? Oh, hell yeah! I'm excited about that. I was listening to the new, like, when I was sick, like, I think it was, when was it? Was it Thursday that the new Lady Gaga album came out? And, so I was, like, hopped up on cough syrup, just, like, jamming in the new Lady Gaga album. It was making the best out of feeling not the greatest, so it was a good time still. I actually was thinking if I should bring the possum head up here as a necklace, maybe. Like, make it a little necklace. I could do, like, opossum head and crossbones. How do you guys think that would be cheesy? Because, like, I was thinking, it was like, oh, opossum head and crossbones might be cute because you still have, like, the X from the crossbones, which is, like, I want X's to be really prominent in my design because the X eyes are very important for me. Because I play dead. That's my thing. I play dead. So, but I was like, is that too piratey if I have a possum skull crossbones necklace? Does that sound piratey? I don't know. You guys don't think, what do you guys, I want your guys' opinion. Because I've been thinking I really want to put like maybe a necklace that, just to have it as an actual like outfit option. Because it does feel like it's a little empty in this space when I don't have the shrug on. Like, when I have the shrug on, I don't think it doesn't look, like, it fills out that space well. When I actually have the shrug on. Which, I have the shrug in, like, so many pieces right now, I should put it in, like... I should probably put it in, like, it's, like, a bunch of layers. But, like, that doesn't feel empty. Like, that's filling up space around the neck. And you have, like, the collar already there. But, like, when it's not on, since I want to be able to toggle on and off, I feel like maybe there should be, like, something there. Like a necklace or something. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe I'll just put, like, some chains or something. I definitely want, like, some kind of, maybe, like, some garbage pieces. Because I have some garbage pieces as, like, my earrings. But, I want more garbage. I want more garbage. I'm trying to think of, like, other garbage stuff I could put on me. I gotta look as trashy as possible. Biohazard possum. I could put a biohazard sign. That'd be cool. I have considered that as something on my outfit. Hold on. Let me find a biohazard. Oh, what you doing? What you doing, PC? Why are you acting weird? Why are you acting a little funky, PC? She's loading up slowly. Hopefully she's not wanna freeze on me. Hopefully she's not gonna freeze on me. Oh my, I didn't know your tail was so big! Thank you. I hope I got the proportions down right on it. Hold on. Do I have a tail sketch? Here's a sketch I had. It's like a very simple sketch of like how I want it to be. Which, body. Outfit. Hide that. So, ooh, you know what? That's like way too high now that I look at that. No, actually it's not. Because let's see. Okay. So my booty's like right here. Hold on. I have to be careful because I don't want Twitch to be weird with me. Okay, so this is like the belly area. This is the hip area. So the booty would be like right here. And so like if the booty is like right here, and then this is the base of the spine, that's where the tail would come from. And that's why I have the tail so high.
About the mental health of your opossum?
So,
well, you should be.
I think this should be the right size. I might need to make it a bit smaller. I think it should be the right length when you have, because it's got to be curved and everything. Maybe it needs shrunk. I'm not sure. It's unfortunate, like I have to draw it like super straight. Also, thank you so much, Z11111, the mouse. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome to the letter. Oh my gosh, is this an animated version of it? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me pull up YouTube. Yeah.
Chilling tales for dark nights.
This isn't the one. I think there was an older. Hold on, hold on. This is the one I think. This is the exact one that I think they played for us in
Once a
school.
long time ago, down in the big woods of Tennessee, there lived an old man in a log cabin all by himself.
And for some reason, they
Now,
played
that
this for
cabin was
kids.
just one room. And at one end of the cabin was a big old stone fireplace. And every evening, the old man would come in and cook whatever he caught on that big old open fire. Now, if he caught a rabbit or a deer or a fish, he'd just roast it right there. But if he didn't catch any meat, he'd just cook himself a big old pot of beans. Now, one cold, dark, and windy night, that old man was sitting up by that fireplace cooking a pot of beans and listening to the wind howl through the trees outside. He was just kind of lost in his thoughts, watching those beans begin to boil and that fire burn down low, when all of a sudden he looked down and he saw some kind of animal's paw start to come up through a hole in the floorboards of the house. And that was a hole he should have fixed way last summer, but too late now. That thing was coming in. It had big, long, pointy teeth and big, fiery red eyes, and why, it was big as a dog, but had a tail like nothing he'd ever seen before. Well, he slowly reached down and picked up a little hatchet that was by the fireplace and raised it up over his head. When that thing came in the room, he chopped at it, and he chopped its tail right off. Well, that thing let out an awful yell and went running back out between the floorboards of the house. Now, that old man had lived in those woods his whole life and never seen a creature like that before. But there its old tail was, still sitting on the floor wiggling. Well, he reached down and he picked it up, and it was a big old long thing, and it didn't have any hair on it, just some old spine-like things, and why, it did have a lot of meat. He didn't have any meat for those beans, so he just dropped that tail into those beans and cooked it on down.
That's as you should. You don't let
And then,
meat
like
go
a
to
fool,
waste.
He ate it. Well, it tasted pretty good to him. In fact, he ate every bean in that pot. But when he finished, he realized he was getting an awful stomach ache. Well, he decided he better go to bed, so he crawled on over to the bed and crawled into bed, pulled the covers up around his head, put his head down on the pillow, and he was just about to go to sleep when he heard a little scratching sound up the side of the house. He raised up in bed and he said, "Yeah, now go on, get out of here. Get out of here." But all he heard was, "Taily bone, taily bone, I want my taily bone." Well, the old man figured somebody was trying to play a trick on him. He said, "Now go on and get out of here, whoever you are. Just go back home." But all he heard was, "Taily bone, taily bone, I want my taily bone." Well, the old man called his dogs that lived up under the house. He said, "Ano, Uno, come to Calico, get that thing." And those dogs ran out from under the house, and they chased that thing way back down to the woods.
This is the most country bullshit ever. Re-listening to it. I grew up on a farm. I grew up
Well, the
in
old
like
man went to the door
the
and he
forest.
listened, and he could hear those dogs barking way down in the woods. He knew they were mean dogs. He didn't even worry. Just closed that door and went right back to bed. Crawled up into bed and went right to sleep. But he hadn't been asleep long when he was awakened by a little scratching sound. This time it was above the door. Something was trying to come in through the door. He sat up in bed and he said, "Nah, I told you to get out of here. Just go on. Get out of here. Go." But all he heard was, "Taily bone, taily bone."
They must have played this for us for like Halloween or something.
The old man called his dogs again. He said, "Ano, Uno, come to Calico. Get rid of that thing." Well, those dogs ran out from under the house, and they almost tore down the fence getting at that thing. This time the old man went to the door, and he listened, and way down in the woods he could hear those dogs barking. And they stopped. Well, kind of concerned the man, but he figured maybe they had gotten that thing down in a hole and he couldn't hear him. But this time when he closed the door, he locked it. He crawled back up into bed, and why, he tossed and turned a long time. But he finally did go to sleep.
You ever read
But
Hellboy the
about
Crooked Man? It's a
midnight,
bunch of weird stuff like this.
He
I
was
actually
awakened by
haven't.
what he thought was the sound of the wind.
I haven't. I should read some more Hellboy. I
He
think
sat
I've
up
tried
in
to read
bed
Hellboy
way
comics before,
down
and I
in the
really
woods
love
you
the
could
art
hear.
style, but I never finished in like the series.
Taily bone, I'll get my taily bone. Well, the old man sat up at bed. He's kind of scared this time. He said, "Ano, Uno, come to Calico. Get that thing." but all he heard was the sound of that wind. He called him again. I know. Who know? Come to Calico. But that thing had taken those dogs down in the woods and lost them.
Oh no.
Or killed them. The old man got out of bed. He didn't know what to do. The first thing he did was go around and close all the shutters on all the windows and bar 'em tight. And then he built up a big old roaring fire in the fireplace so nothing could come down through the chimney. Then he went around and barred the front door shut. And then he remembered that hole where that thing had come in earlier in the night. And he got some old rags he had and stuffed them tight down in that hole. And then he got a big rock he used for a doorstop in the summer and put over the top of the rag so nothing could come up through the floor. But he couldn't sleep. He just got that little hatchet and started walking around the room, waiting for that thing to come back. Waiting, watching, listening, walking. To what he figured was all night long. He was so tired. But he figured if the sun was coming up, why, he would be safe. So he went over the window to open it up and look out. He opened the shutter and it kind of creaked when he opened it. And he looked out. Ha! And sure enough, the sun was coming up. Oh, he felt so good. Well, he closed that shutter and just went back over to the bed and, just fell right down in the bed. Pulled the covers up around his shoulders when he heard, at the foot of the bed, it said, "Taily bone." He said, "I ain't got your old taily bone." That thing said, "You got my taily bone." And it jumped on that man, and they say it scratched him to pieces. And some folks say that thing got its taily bone.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now, you can go down to the big woods of Tennessee to this very day. You won't see the cabin anymore. It's long gone. All that's left is the old chimney standing out in the field. But sometimes, late at night, when the moon is full and the wind is howling through the trees, they say you can still hear it. It'll say, "Taily bone, taily bone, I got my taily bone."
Ooh, spooky. Every time I hear tailbone, that's what I think of this. That had to have been something they played for us for like Halloween or something.
I'm spooked.
You should be. Don't eat random critters' tailbones. Ooh.
Garbage goober, get out
This
here and
tale
eat
is
this
called the
garbage.
Bussy Buster Peony Producing Peony Producing Peony Producing.
Thank you, Kathy Bravo. Welcome in. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you. The Bussy Buster. Busting my tailbone. Busting down my tailbone. Here, Afternoon Possum got my house earlier today and I had to remove it from my living room. Hi, Vanta Black. Welcome in. It's good to have you. Oh, was he removed safely? Is he okay? Poor little guy. He was probably just wanting to get some shelter. Or he was looking for some snacks. Hopefully everything, he was okay and like none of your pets are bothered or anybody was bothered by him though. Hopefully it was a safe eviction notice. How could Peony break into that Chatter's house? Like, no, I never broken into anyone's house. Not that you know of. You know, sometimes it gets really cold out in the dumpster at night. Yeah, I just picked him up and carried him out. I think my sister screaming scared the crap out of him. Oh, poor little guy. Was he playing dead? Or was he just hissing? Thing was fatter than my cat's. Oh my gosh. Hopefully he's eating really well right now. Probably getting all kinds of delicious snacks outside. Yeah, you're safe unless you have a giant chocolate cake inside. Wait, where did there was the opossum that ate like a whole Costco cake? Where did that occur? Like, what state was that? Or was that? It is at right now. Turn off a couple layers. Turn the tail sketch off. On the west side, as the dust flies, watch it burn. I am very, very close to being done. I'm very close to being done. We are like pretty much in like the final details of the model. Pretty much in the final detail work, and then I gotta do a couple layer separations for the rig artist, and we should be 100% done. Also, like I have to do some expressions. I'm hoping to have her done by the end of April, So that's the current goal. New model hype. Yay! Thank you, Wolf. Thank you. I'm so excited. I'm very, very excited. I'm really, really hoping I can get her done by the end of April. That's just the art. The new model, I still have to find a rig artist still, which I have been monitoring like available artists on like VGen. I've even looked into like maybe some Japanese artists maybe. I kind of would prefer someone I could communicate with like without having to translate. Just because to make sure I get 100% what I want, but she's really close. She's really close, guys. I think very possible at the end of this year or the beginning of next year. I think she'll be like 100% ready to reveal. So that I'm really, really, really happy with the progress so far. I really think I'm doing a pretty good job of it. So myself. I don't know. Maybe I'm tooting my own horn here, but.
My face is the front of shop.
And I do feel like a little self-conscious that like it's taken me like literally like a year to get this model done. And honestly, it's probably been a 2-year progress. I didn't really start the model until last year, but I'm gonna turn the music down just a little bit. As much as I love Sophie, I've been wanting to do a model update for like a long time, so I think it's literally been 2 years of planning and then 1 year of just working on the artwork. It's just itself, so we'll see the model by April 2026. Hopefully not. I really hope not, but like I really hope it'll be sooner. I really hope so, but yeah, I've started working on the model last year, and then like I kind of got swamped with some work and then moving, and then like let's see, holidays. To be honest, like winter is just not good for me on my mental state, so that was also a big reasoning why I didn't get as much done as I wanted to these past couple of months. Now that the weather's starting to let up, I'm like feeling a lot better. I don't know. Maybe it's also like actually getting on proper medication too. That's like, oh yeah, now I feel like I'm actually focusing and stuff now. Wow, what a concept. Treating my ADHD helps me get things done. Wow. But yeah, I really am hoping by the end of this year or the beginning of next year. Hopefully it won't be by 2026, but I can't, you know, you never know what happens. You never know what's gonna come up and like can delay you, so I'm hoping it doesn't take that long, but I won't say that it's not a possibility. I really hope it doesn't take that long though. Who could have seen this coming? I know, exactly. A big part of it was like the move and like getting readjusted to like my new living space and stuff, and like and you know, there's a lot of stuff been happening in the past year, to be honest, so. As I've talked to like friends who've worked on their own models, and like it's not too abnormal to take a long while on the art process for a 2D model, like for yourself. When it's for like a client, yeah, you obviously you will prioritize it because you want to be able to get more work in. But when you're having to do something like your own model artwork, and on top of that, like still do like, you know, other client work and stuff. Hey, Quernos, it's so good to see you. I feel that so much. I find myself just hyper focusing on my rebrand stuff. I did like there was a moment last year where I was like super hyper focused on it, and like I had like I made like a spreadsheet. I had like a timeline. I made like a spreadsheet and like broke down like here's everything I want for the model, and this is like I want to get these things done. I was really good about it for a couple of months, and then like just real life stuff started kicking in and kind of kicking my butt, and that's when it just fell apart on me. So I feel really good about getting back on it. Like I started getting back on it. Like I mean I've been kind of touch and go like for the past couple months. And like I said, my mental like during cold weather, my like that the SADS really kicks my butt. So that really was a damper on everything on my progress. But I'm feeling a lot better. The weather is starting to get a lot better. The sun is shining now. I can feel the vitamin D seeping into my pores. It's so nice. Oh, it's really nice. I'm really happy that like cold weather is disappearing. I hate winter so much. That's what happened to me on my first 3 models. Sometimes you gotta keep at it. Yeah. I'm doing that with my new model right now. I want to work on. I made the reference sheet in a week, but I know it's hard to work on the model. Yeah, when you keep on working on it, Cuernos. I do think I will say like doing the spreadsheet I did feel like really helped me motivate me for like those first couple of months. Like, and I think it's good even now to have because I could look back and at it and I'm like, okay, so I wrote down everything I still need to do and like I put down like I had like a spreadsheet that's like, okay, this is what I need to draw. This is I need to do like the line work. I need to do the coloring, the shading, and then the date when I finish it, the date when I would like to have it finished. Like I made like a lot of details on it and stuff. And then I also had like a little section. I did this on like just Google Drive, just a Google spreadsheet, and I had like a little section with like notes that I put additional notes of like, okay, make sure to tell the rig artist this and stuff, or like this is why you like did this thing this way or something, you know. And you can also like if you can set it up where you can like basically make it a checklist too, and like it changes colors and stuff. So like stuff that was in the red I knew I needed to work on, and stuff that was green that was like finished and things. It was really, really helpful at the time. Honestly, I feel like I probably could have got this done like a lot more done sooner if I kept up with it and didn't get distracted by some other real life stuff going on. So I got my 3D bundle, but then I got sick when it released. So getting my 3D model helped me get back into streaming. Oh, nice, nice, nice. I'm glad to hear, Quernos. I'm really glad to hear. My first 2 live 2D models, I couldn't get a rigger because VGen didn't exist or anything. That's one thing I'm like super happy about. Like, I do have like my own like. I don't know if you guys do this, but I highly recommend it. If like this is a good way to like keep links and stuff if you need. Is I just made like a private Discord that's like literally just for me. Like it's just a Discord for me. And it's just a link dump Discord, and I basically have channels separated by like artists I like, and that's where I put like any links for artists that I would like to commission in the future. I have one that's like image dump for like inspiration images. Like if I find something online that I come across, I like take a screenshot and I throw it in there. And then you know other things. I have like a recipe channel for when I find like recipes I really want to try. So it's like a lot of things like that. So and like for the longest time I was like keeping track of like artists their social media. I would get like social media links and stuff, and like links to their when they have commission sheets and stuff. I would drop that in there and things so that I knew like prices and things. But VGen like actually does help like a ton. I've been like really using that more recently to look up people for to get an idea of like what the pricing of like getting like everything that I want done rigged and everything, like get the amount of motion I want and everything. I really recommend if you guys don't know what VGen is. Actually, let me see if I can get a link to it. Really recommend if you guys are looking for like art, because it's not just for like model work. It's for, you can find PNG tubers, you can find just illustrations in general, you can find like animation artists, you can find layout artists. There's so many like really great artists that are available on there. I've honestly thought about opening my own VGen, but I don't really want to take any client like some like overlay artwork right now. That besides like a couple of like friends that have reached out for me about it and stuff, I haven't really been wanting to take like more work on for that, because I kind of want to focus on my own like branding and stuff right now. Because that's the other thing is like as soon as I finish up the model, I gotta get started on like, I would like to update my overlays and my branding and everything. I want to just, it's not gonna change that much. It honestly won't change that much. Like it's probably gonna be really similar color schemes and stuff, but in like kind of like similar slimy textures, like handmade kind of looking graphics and stuff. But I just want to freshen everything up to go along with the new model too, because I feel like a lot of the things I have on here, like that I use for my overlays and stuff, have literally not changed for like a couple years now. Like I've been happy with them. Not, I don't think anything looks bad or anything. I've been actually really proud of like how everything is presented and looks when it comes to my streaming. But I think it could definitely use a little update just to make it more interesting and keep, you know. Your stuff is amazing, and I love all your overlay art. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, I don't think it looks bad. I want everything to be updated and fresh. You know, sometimes you just need a little freshening up. And that's one thing I actually have been like kind of worried about is I have like a buildup of like art that I've commissioned, like skebs and stuff of Peony that I use for, you know, promotional graphics. Like I have like my animations and everything, and when I update the model, I'm probably gonna have to get a bunch of that stuff redone or just brand new stuff made for that. And that's another thing that I'm kind of like, oh no, oh boy, I gotta get ready to buckle in and gotta do like a lot of find more artists to do that kind of stuff. And like doing like even just a brand refreshing like that, like what I consider what I'm doing is just like a brand refreshing is still like, it's a big endeavor. It's really intimidating, but I think it's gonna be totally worth it. It'll be totally worth it. And like, the one thing I want to like emphasize though is like, don't do this amount of work and stuff if you think like, I'm not doing this because I think it's gonna draw in new eyes or anything. Like, I honestly feel like I'm still probably gonna have like the exact same like litter bugs as I will with the new model as I do now. Like, I don't think it's gonna like, maybe a couple people will be like, oh man, I like that model, and they'll come and they'll see my content, and it's like, it's not guaranteed to like people or stick around and stuff just because you have a fancy new model. Don't go crazy with like new model stuff. Like, I see VTubers fall into that trap all the time where they think like, oh, if I get like a super expensive model, like a hot new model, like it's gonna like, I'm gonna be like instantly famous or something. Like, nah, dude, that's not it. VTuber fans can be fickle sometimes. Like, they might come around because they're like, ooh, baboobas. But it's not gonna guarantee people are gonna stick around. Don't ever do that to yourself, guys. Like, I'm doing all of this because it's just like, it's for me. Because like I said, I'm about to hit 5 years streaming, and I want to freshen things up. You know, add a little spice to my life. But yeah, and I expect the same. I expect this kind of the same turnouts, the kind of like the same adorable litter bug faces as I see now. So hopefully, actually my worst fear is actually driving away litter bug. Because actually, like I said, I really hope you guys are liking the direction and everything. I hope it's not too different. That was actually my biggest fear when I was like planning everything. I feel like it's a right direction. Wicked. Oh, thank you. Hi, Peony. What you drawing? Hi, Wicked Ryan. I'm working on my model right now. We're doing model update. I know I'm not like working on the most exciting part, but it's like kind of the stuff that it's left right now. She's really close. She's almost done. I really think by the end of April. I know I keep saying it. I know I keep saying that, but for everybody that just is popping in right now, April, I'm really thinking at the end of April that I will have the art done. Just the art. Just a warning, like just the art. I still have to find a rig artist. I'm still going to be looking for a rig artist. For my partnerversary in April, which is very, very soon. It's like at the beginning of April. I think it's April 3rd. I gotta double check. I think it might either be April 3rd or April 4th. I gotta double check what it's set at. But my partnerversary will be here. I think it'll be 2 years of partner? I'm trying to remember when I hit partner originally. Was it 2022? I think it's 2022. Wow. So I don't think I honestly been really bad. Like when I hit partner, like I was going full hog. I was going all in on like when I was like trying to push for partner. Like I put my full hog into going into Twitch to like try to hit partner. Like I was going wild when I was like, oh man, I want to hit partner. That's like my goal. Like I want to hit partner. I can't remember what happened. Like I think maybe it was like getting close to like a full year of streaming, and I was like, you know what, I've been streaming this long. I think partner is achievable, and I want to push for it. And I was very, very fortunate to have like the help of a lot of friends that believed in me and like helped like support me and advertised for me, and like basically were like, hey, if you like me, check out Peony. She's a really cute possum VTuber. And I managed to get partner in April of 2022, I think, which I don't know if it was 2022 or 2023, actually. I'm pretty sure it was, I think it was 2022. That's kind of crazy to think about. Because, so, but after I was really, really gung-ho on that. I remember I was doing a lot of events. I was trying to get a lot of events. I was trying to push for a lot of events with Southside at the time too. I think that's when we did a lot of our, a lot of like holiday parties and like charity funds and stuff. And I did like a lot of charity events too. Not really related to like pushing for a partner, to be honest. That was one of the things I was really excited about when I first started streaming, was I wanted to do a lot of charity events. But after like the whole partner thing, I just got super burnt out. And there was just like a period where it was just like I did not want to do any more big events. Like I was just done. And honestly, I don't feel like I've done big events for a while. I do want to actually get back into doing like charity stuff eventually, but I think that was also, maybe it was also a part of like when like I said, I've been planning an update for like the past couple years now, like, and I think maybe that also was getting into my mind, is like, oh, I could start planning like big events again when I get my model all the way, which, you know, as you can see, it's been a long while since I've actually been able to do any big stuff. So maybe, but I do want to plan something this year for my partnerversary, so I'm hoping I can, hopefully very soon I'll be doing another big event. I am kind of nervous about it, but I am a little nervous about it because, like I said, it's been a while since I've done like a big event. If I ever tried to get partner, I'd probably take a month off or something. That grind looks insane. It is a pretty big grind. And I do think there was also some other stuff that was going on like in the past couple of years that probably like contributed to the burnout. Like my mother had like a couple surgeries and stuff, and so there was like some family stuff going on, and just general mental health wasn't the best, and to be honest. So I'm in a lot better place now, though. I'm really doing a lot better now in comparison. And the biggest thing though is I'm pretty proud of myself, not to shoot my own horn or anything. I kept up with stream. I don't think I took when I did take breaks for streaming, it was usually like because I had to, like for the moving of like when I had to take like a month off for moving and stuff. I think I've been relatively consistent. Not as consistent as I used to be. I hate to say. I used to have a way more strict schedule, but I think I've been relatively pretty consistent with streaming where I haven't taken too big of long of breaks unless I really needed it, so. Proud of you too. Thank you so much, Wicked Ryan, and I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. I wouldn't be where I am without you guys. Like, that's like 100% honest to God truth. Like, I'm not here without you guys. That's just how it works, you know? The streamer needs her viewers, like, to be able to do what she does. You know? I need my litter bugs. Yeah, you've done such a good job. I'm glad you're getting back into it again. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. And now that I got, like, the cold out of the way and everything, I'm hoping I can be way more consistent. I feel like consistency has been a battle for me more recently just because of that. The curly hair is too is chef's kiss. Thank you. I love a wolf cut, and that's kind of what I wanted to try to go for. Some people might say a wolf cut is kind of dated now, a little bit dated. But also, I think those people are crazy. Wolf cuts always look cute. Wolf cut? No! Wait, what's wrong with the wolf cut, Cuernos? I love a... Legit, I want a wolf cut right now. I honestly, like, I want to get my hair. I used to have a wolf cut. Like, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to have it on my model. But I haven't got my hair cut for a while, and I really need to get her. The possum hair is wild right now, so I'm hoping to get my hair back into like a cute wolf cut. I've saw like a couple people say that, like, and by a couple people I'm talking about like my chronic scrolling on TikTok. I've seen a couple people be like, wolf cuts are so 2020. It's like, that was only 5 years ago. And then I realized how old I feel old. I feel old just like, it was only 5 years ago. Why? I do think TikTok is really bad about cycling through trends way too fast. I think that's ridiculous. Very, very silly. What is a wolf cut? Let me get a picture for you guys. I think they're so cute. Get the wolf cut. The wolf cut. I think this is Billie Eilish with one. Oh, donut. Okay, hold on. Wolf cut. Okay. Wait, where's the Billie Eilish picture? I thought I saved that one. Yeah. This is Billie Eilish with a wolf cut. So what it is, it's like a layered haircut. Usually it's like you have like these shorter pieces up here. Hold on, I'll make sure it's like actually showing it. You have like shorter pieces. So it's like you have like pieces that like grow like this length, and then you have like longer pieces at the bottom. So that's kind of what I was going for with my model, because this is kind of how I prefer to have my hair cut. I think it's super cute. I think it's a very cute look. I think it's such a cute look. Ah, I think it's so cute. It's such a cute look. I'm just looking at it and getting giddy. I was like, man, I need to cut my hair so bad. It's so cute. You're not seeing. Yeah, that's why I have like the layers on mine. It's like you got the short layers and then you got like the longer layers in the back. Does Buff Puff model have a wolf cut? Actually, now I think about it, because that makes so much sense for a werewolf VTuber. Oh, so my hair is called a wolf cut, but my bangs are long and I slick it back. Yeah, that's totally. It's super cute. It's a super cute hairstyle, and it's a hairstyle like you see like on both like girls and boys. Like anybody can pull off a wolf cut. It looks great on everybody. And you can do like shorter variations too. My Valentine's all outfit has a wolf claw. Oh, cute. I feel like Snuffy's model, I don't know if that's considered a wolf cut. I think that's more of like a jellyfish cut that she has, which is another haircut I think is super cute and something I don't know if I could pull it off because my hair is kind of like a little bit curly. I think the jellyfish haircut looks cuter on like some straighter hair. Let me find a good jellyfish haircut picture. See, the problem with the jellyfish haircut, it's like a more extreme version of the wolf cut. In that, it's like they take the layers like way more extreme. And so it sometimes it looks funny. Sometimes it doesn't look the best. I think a wolf cut looks like way more natural with the layering. But like the jellyfish haircut is like really layered. So it's like literally like they go really, really heavy on the top with the layer, and then the bottom is long to give like the jellyfish tendrils. That's more of a Hime hairstyle. I don't know why that's included in this jellyfish. Yeah, that's a Hime cut. I don't know why that's included here, but the Hime bangs, which I think are super cute. That's another. I feel like Hime cuts is the Hime bangs, like the princess bangs. It really, really only works with like really, really straight hair, in my opinion. I think it's hard to pull off with curly hair. Do you want to see the outfit? Actually, I do, Queer Nose. I want to see it. Long hair feels awesome. Ever stand in the wind, short-haired people missing out? It feels amazing. Yeah, it does. Your wind blowing in the hair. Oh, yeah, it feels so good. It does suck when it's like super hot though. Here you go. Thank you, Quernos. I want to see it. Hi, Tom, man. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, that looks so good, Quern. I love this outfit. Oh my gosh. It's a cute suit. Ah, that's really cute. Also, I love your hair because I like the color displacement too. That's really cute, Quernos. Like. Hi, Peony. Do you think I could in some way convert you to magic, specifically Commander? Oh, hi. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm sorry I missed your message earlier, Tom. Honestly, right now I don't think I'm gonna be playing any card games. Even the one I want to play, Digimon, I'm like taking a break from because I got okay. So my friend Camo Potato sent me a package of a ton of Digimon cards, and I have to go through and sort them and everything. I think I have plenty to make like my own like physical deck now. Even though I kind of like playing online a little bit more because you don't have to worry about pricing and everything. But I have to go through that and like sort out my cards and everything. But the biggest thing is like I just don't know if I have the time to play like card games right now. Like right now I want to focus on, as I mentioned, I want to make sure I get this done before the end of April, like the model update, which new model on her way. She's so close to being done. She's so close to being done. I love this song. Hey. But yeah, I'm sorry, Tom. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do any like card games for a little bit. Maybe closer to summer I could try to join for some. But are you doing it on Tabletop Simulator? Also, I don't know if that's I don't think we do card games in the Southside Discord, not that I've seen. I don't know if you guys have like some of the Stoop kids have this card game going on then. I know someone said they do it in the Koki Chord, which I'm not a part of the Koki Chord. I wanted to make sure Koki had like her own like private space and stuff, so Koki Nuts doing on the server in the Koki Chord, yeah. That's cool. You can join though, it's fun in there. I know. I probably will consider joining if I want to do the card games like later on. You should make a real patch as merch. For real? That is something I've considered in the future. That is something I would really consider in the future. I think it'd be really cool to do like printed patches as a merch option. This is also kind of another reason I mentioned. This is something I mentioned like a while ago. The reason you haven't seen any merch stuff from me for like a long time, because I have been approached about merch from a couple different companies. And I kind of regret. There's a little bit of regret now because of like how long this has taken. But I have turned down a couple merch opportunities because I was like, I don't want to make merch and then immediately go around and have a new model out and have to update all the merch. I thought that would be really unfair to litterbugs, like to be put your money towards something and then it's like outdated, if that makes sense. So I've been putting off doing merch for a while. So when the new model comes out, I'm gonna start jumping onto merch opportunities like a lot more. There was a Peony plushie? No, I've never had a Peony plushie. I never had. Oh wait, there was the pillow. There's the pillow. That was like forever ago. That was like my first birthday, I think I did that a merch run. There's the Peony pillow. I did art on that one. That's another thing is if I do merch, I want to like hire some really cool artists. Yeah, I signed it out. I did sign it at a convention. I haven't been to I really wish I could have gone to another convention this year, but unfortunately I don't think I will be doing any conventions this year, unless it's probably just virtual meet and greets. But there was a pillow, like this is literally I think my first year of streaming. I did like the one time I did a merch run was like my first year of streaming. I did a my birthday merch. It was unfortunately all of this stuff is not available anymore because it was originally on the Southside store, which I don't think is functioning. I don't think is a thing anymore. I think I'm pretty sure it's not a thing anymore. I think maybe like Koki does a couple of things on it still, but not. I don't think I've done any. Yeah, I haven't done merch stuff for a long time. It's okay. It's always future. Yeah, definitely. I do want to do merch stuff in the future if there is enough interest in it. So But like it's I don't think I'll do it until I get the new model out, so it's not like outdated stuff. Unless there's like a lot of interest in like, oh, I want a piece of like modern, I want a piece of old school peony. I could always consider like maybe a couple of like limited runs of something, you know? I don't know. Like the Litterbug Docky. I never got to do the Litterbug Docky. The Litterbug Docky never got. I would love to do a Litterbug Docky. That sounds so cute. I think that was like a goal on my first subathon, and I don't think we ever reached it. Though honestly, now I'm thinking about it, if I'm gonna do another fundraiser for this new model's rigging, that could be one of the goal options. Makeshift litter bug? I'd have to like talk to them. I don't know if that's something I could do, but I would consider it. I would like a litter bug plush is like one of my all-time goal merch. I want a litter bug plush so bad. I want it for me. You still got the peony fill on her couch. Ah, that's so sweet, Captain Stomp. I appreciate that so much. I wouldn't be upset for merch of old model. If there's enough interest, I'll consider it. That could be something I could do like a limited run of. I didn't even know there was a second discard for Koki. I'm locked into the SS now though, so too late to split up my attention. Yeah, the Southside Discord. Yeah, so Koki does have a second Discord. It's just the Koki Cord. As you guys know, Koki is a big, strong, growing VTuber. She just hit the 40K milestone. Congratulations again, Koki, for she's got 40K milestone followers, and so as she is getting a bigger and bigger, the Koki nuts keep growing strong every day. She wanted a little bit of a bigger space for all of her community. So she has the Koki cord, which if you follow her, let me shout out Koki. You guys follow her, but if you don't follow her, for some reason, if there's like someone that doesn't follow Koki, what are you doing? You have to be following Koki. She's, I was gonna say a bad word. I can't say that word. She'll beat me up if I say the word I was going to describe her with, but she's really cool. She's super rad. You should definitely follow Koki, and she's one of the coolest delinquent frogs you'll ever meet. I fucking love her. God, I love Koki. I fucking adore her, and you should too. So make sure you're following her, and she has her own Discord too, so you can, if you want access to that, I'm pretty sure you should be able to find it on her page, her information about it on her page, so. Yeah, she's cool as hell! Let me get back to drawing, I'm getting distracted so much. I'm gonna push this up. I just woke up and chose violence. 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 Watch me kill the silence. Woke up and chose violence. Woke up and chose violence. Woke up and chose violence. Woke up and chose violence.
Chat, every outfit Koki has a collar on it. It's because she's a bratty bottom who likes to deny it.
Okay. I'm happy with that. There's so many layers. There's at least 250 layers right now on this file. I cannot believe how many files. I have to start like merging things. The red look kind of cool. Thank you. So many layers. I know. I have so much I need to like. That's like I think that's gonna be like a big chunk of like work is just me like merging things, separating things, getting everything like condensed down so like it's not too much for the rig artist to work on, you know? And honestly, that's one of the reasons I wanted to like, I was kind of hoping I could find an artist that I could communicate with because I wasn't sure what needed to be like separated, like to get like certain effects and stuff. Like, I'm sure they'll let me know, but I really kind of want to go in and be like, oh, I'm ready. It's done. No more work needs to be done. But I more than likely I'll send in the files and they'll be like, okay, if you want this to be done, you'll have to like go back and separate this or redraw this. And I really hope that's not the case, but hopefully, I don't think I would have to redraw anything. I think mostly I would just have to like, more than likely I would just have to separate them. So whatever my plan is, like I'm drawing like a lot of things on separate layers now, and then I'm saving saving it as a new file when I start merging things, so that I don't have to go back and like redo a bunch of stuff. If that makes sense. But because I'm doing it in such a weird like process of like everything has its own layer, like pretty much everything all the lines are on their own layer, all the flats are on their own layer, pretty much all the shading's on its own layer. That's the reason why there's so many layers. But because I'm doing it in such a weird way, I mean, it's not too weird. It's not too weird. I feel like this is kind of standard for most digital artists, but a lot of people usually start merging things like I have like literally everything separated right now. So much to consider. I know. It's a lot of thinking, and like I said, I'm not really up to date on like a lot of modern like live 2D rigging processes, so who knows, I might be thinking of some outdated knowledge where it's like, oh no, you didn't need to do that, like they just added a new button and you hit it and it goes whoop and it like it suddenly makes this look 3D and you never even had to have it on like separate layers or something, you know? I don't know. Live 2D is constantly updating its tech. It's constantly evolving and changing. Thinking hard. It is hard. My brain hurt. My brain hurts so much, Litterbugs. My smooth, cute little brain is getting all wrinkly and gross. I can't believe it. Ooh.
peony is going to layers. Like an onion. Sniff sniff. Yep, an onion.
Yeah, an onion. Oh, I forgot I have this cute possum on here. Let me get rid of that layer. I just have like dumb layers like that where it's like, oh, I forgot I threw this random image on here for reference. I gotta delete a bunch of reference images too.
That's the sound of the fan spinning and Peony's brain trying not to overheat.
Yeah, it's true. I will be getting back to Pathologic on Thursday. So I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow. If I do stream, it would honestly probably just be a little bit of deadlock right before X-Files. Actually, I need to message Koki. Let me actually double check. I wanted to make sure we were doing X-Files still. Double check with her. I'll give you guys an update when I find out. But I think we're doing X-Files, unless she has something, another event or something, obligation that she needs to do. We were gonna do it last week, but then I got hit with the cold, and it was like one of the days where it was like the worst of the cold, where it was just like I was out of it. So I could not stay up. I was ready to pass out.
my tone. Turn around, flip around, make on my own. Sorry, little mama, you fucking with clones. Fucking with me, you gon' get known. Oh, she got me feeling fantastic. This love that
A South African film about a guy who gets abducted by aliens and has an alien in him experiencing humanity. Huh. That sounds weird and cool, though. Is it, like, good weird? Or is it, like, uncomfortable weird? It is a trip. I love me some trippy movies. I'm gonna be 100% with you guys. I'm keeping it real. I'm redrawing this. I'm redrawing the bow. And I honestly don't think it looks as good as the old one. I'm really tempted to just trace the old. I'm really tempted to retrace the old bow. I just really like how this bow came out when I drew it initially. Is that really lazy of me? I don't know. Would you guys look? I just really think it looks nice.
Wow, that's so cool. Why not make it a skull?
Wow, that's so cool. Why not make it a skull? Wait, what skull? Like, I just think it turned out really nice looking. And it's like asymmetrical, which like the one I'm doing now is symmetrical. I like the updated possum skull, but I don't know if I like the bow so far. I might just do that. I might just do it. You know what? Let's do it. Let's get crazy. Let's get wild. It's not like I'm copying someone else's artwork. This is literally something I drew before. I just think it looks really nice. Make sure I get it to it. And it's not gonna look like 100% the same anyways. wanted to do that was on the subathon. It was I wanted to try to do my own speedrun attempt of Limbo of the Lost. I don't know if you guys are there might be, I'm pretty sure there's some litter bugs that remember me playing Limbo of the Lost. Which I think that the whole Limbo of the Lost streams might be highlighted. So if you guys want to watch like the whole me playing that I think it is highlighted in the Twitch. It would be really, I really should I want to do it. I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna try to do a Limbo of the Lost speeder. It doesn't count crashes. I'm pretty sure when I've looked it up, it does not count crashes. You could restart whenever it, like, you don't have to restart every time it crashes. You just go back to the time you have. You just make sure you pause the time and then continue where it crashed. It can't. Yeah, that game crashes way too much. That game is. If you haven't seen it, that game is something. It's something. It's something. Hi, Kazir. Welcome in. Hi, Peony. Litterbugs. Hope you're doing well. We're doing really good. I'm doing really good. I hope the Litterbugs are doing really well.
Without a mind, my stupid brain thinks that I need you, misleads me all the time. It's like I need a babysitter, someone to come and get me, cause I forget the crazy shit, the littlest things impress me. Mediocre in the bed, my bestie would never let me. Oh, I did it again. I slip up, I text you, I forget that you were so disrespectful. I did what I said that I wouldn't. Why am I such a sucker for a fuckboy's freckles? Hi, it's me back again, here to remind you that he's not worth it. Hi, it's me, your best friend. Take his old t-shirt off and burn it. Repeat after me, I'm over it. Yeah, we're so over. Repeat after me, I'm over it. Yeah, we're so over. Hi, it's me back again, here to remind you that he's not worth it. Hi, it's me, your best friend. Take his old t-shirt off and burn it. When I'm with you, I have amnesia. I'm weaker than before. My stupid brain thinks that I need you. I'm eager to hurt more. My best friend thinks that I'm a dumbass. My dumbass should be a little more cautious. Cause I can't believe I say that I won't do it, then I do it, and I make myself sick, I make myself nauseous. I slip up.
I have a couple other projects that I was trying to work on for this year too that I'm hoping to get started on. One of the things I mentioned that was one of my goals for this year, I wanted to do I kind of feel silly, but it's something I've been really wanting to do, and I want to do song covers. So I'm hoping I will start that soon. I actually was wanting to start it like a while ago, and now that I got my voice back and everything, I'm like, man, I should really start that now. Aw, cute. I don't know. I just like when you think about like VTubers, like one of the things I really like about VTubers is when they get their own songs and stuff. And I don't think I'm ready to make my own original. I'm ruining my voice again. Exactly. I don't think I really am ready to like do my own original songs yet. Like I'm not really good at writing and stuff, and so I feel like that's a whole skill set I'd have to like learn and everything. But I think doing some cover songs would be really fun. It also seems like you really enjoyed when you got the chance to do karaoke. It's been so long since I got to do karaoke. A lot of that was because of the move and everything, where I haven't felt like I could do karaoke without like noise complaints and stuff.
About smelly, stinky trash.
Right, songs. Yeah, I could write about my favorite thing ever, smelly, stinky trash. That's true. Can't wait for the Peony rap. Maybe. I'm gonna be a rap star. You never know. Maybe that's where my skills lie. Maybe I'm secretly. Write about the Taco Bell menu. I will literally just write down the Taco Bell menu and make a little song about it. I'm gonna make a new Taco Bell jingle. Pitch it to Taco Bell. Peony, you have rhythm. I think, to be honest, I don't know if I do have like a good sense of rhythm. That's something I worry about. I like doing karaoke though. I really liked doing karaoke. And now I got myself kind of fooled into thinking, oh, if I could do karaoke, I bet I could do cover songs. But I know that's like a whole different ballpark. But it's something I want to give an attempt at. Finally, the Killer Clowns from Outer Space Peony cover been wait. Oh my god, that'd be so good. Oh, you're not. I know you joke, but that would be pretty baller. Killer Clowns from Outer Space cover song. I will consider that. That sounds like it would be really good. Cool. It's been so long since I did karaoke because of like them home moving and everything, so I think it's about time I try to get back into it. There's a little bit of me that's like, I had to work up to like getting comfortable doing karaoke, and now I've lost all that time, and now it's like, oh man, I have to basically start at this beginning where I have to get comfortable singing on stream again. How's Breen on medicine, by the way? I think I'm doing really good, honestly. I don't know, like, how do I describe it? I feel like I have started initiating tasks a lot easier with little trouble. But I don't know. There's part of me that like, and I wonder if like, please tell me if you guys kind of go through the same thing where it's like, where you start wondering, is like, is it placebo? Is this just like me is it all in my head? Like, was I always, I don't know. Does that make sense? Where it's just like, oh man, like, that's the same thing, luckily. I do feel like, okay, there's one thing though, is I do feel like I get spacey at certain times of the day. And I think it's like a couple hours after my initial dosage. I mean, to be honest, I'd rather have placebo work than not. Placebo effect is accounted for, maybe. Nah, the way it calmed you down to sleepy town the first week means something if I had to guess. I honestly do think that's like a big indicator that, yeah, it's definitely not like me being, haha, ADHD, oh, so quirky, and like generally having it as opposed to just thinking I have it, because I think amphetamines would have like a totally different effect on me like from that first week, because as I mentioned, like when my very first dosage of Adderall, I went to bed, like I was just tired immediately. I just went to sleep. Like I did not get like any type of high. I have not felt like any type of high, like what I would expect out of like, like super worked up, like not like I don't know, like I don't know, maybe So I know the feeling you're describing. That means you need, oh, not quite the same, but I started taking medicine of off-label ADHD benefits, and I found myself able to stick to a task better. So I know the feeling you're describing. That means you needed it, though. Yeah, like I do feel like I've been really way easier at initiating tasks recently, and one of the biggest like blocks for me, and this is something that was still like persisting, like even like the couple days like I started, was I was getting overwhelmed. I would get really overwhelmed with everything I needed to do, if that makes sense. Even though in the grand scheme of things, I didn't have that much I needed to do. Like, I would sit down, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I need to do this and this and this and this. I don't know which one I need to start on. And then I would just ruminate on that, where I would just like, I would basically kind of be paralyzed. Where I was like, I don't know what I need to start on, what needs to take priority, what's more important right now. They all seem like equally important to me. And I haven't been really worrying about that as much recently. But that honestly sounds more like it would have been an anxiety thing, but if I had, like, one of the things I'd said to my doctor, and I think she agreed on, because was I was like, I have really bad anxiety, but I don't know if that stems from ADHD, because that is a possibility. And so that's why she decided to start me out with ADHD medications first before we tried looking into like other medication that would be related. Ah, yes, the opossum hole. Once you enter, you may never leave. So honestly, I've been feeling really good this past week. Besides like the whole cold issues. And as I mentioned, a little bit of spaciness after a couple hours on the medication, where it's just like brain fog, where it's just like really feeling, and it doesn't last long, because as I mentioned, like I take my first dose in the morning, and I'm usually pretty good about like getting a lot of chores done and stuff that I need to do. I do think I'm like pacing less, which was one of those
More
things.
like brain fart, cause I'm farting on your head.
No, don't fart. Is that why I'm having brain farts all the time, little bud? Get out of here. You're gassing me up. Get out of here. One of the things I just feels like embarrassing to admit, but like I've been a really bad pacer, where, as I mentioned, it's like I get really bad anxiety, where it's just like I don't know what to start, I don't know what to do, and I'll catch myself like in the thought process, just like literally pacing around my like coffee table or something, or just like pacing up and down the stairs or something.
Dang, it's stinky up here on your head, peony.
Litterback, stop being a little stinker. Stop being a little stinker. I don't know, saying like, oh man, I like to run around in circles, it sounds like crazy talk. So it's like something kind of embarrassing to admit, but like it's just like something that would get me. Oh man, you're getting frozen from so many random thoughts. Yeah, it was just like, yeah, something like, it was basically that, where it's like I was thinking about like everything I needed to do. And then I still have some random distractions. I did catch myself getting distracted today. Like, it's transitioning, if that makes sense. So, like, for example, my day today, I got up and I for the past couple of days due to my cold, I've been getting up 2 hours later than I usually do. Like, what I was doing was I would go to bed at my desired time. That's another thing, is like I feel like I'm actually, maybe it's too early to say, I don't want to jinx myself almost, but consistent sleep schedule is something I always had trouble with, because I would get, my mind would be racing at night, and I would just like start thinking on stuff, honestly kind of like a lot of bad stuff, and I haven't been doing that as much recently, but I don't know if that's related to the cold, because like
it's okay, peony. You're still our little stinky gamer girl, Bogchamp.
Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. I feel like one of the things that would happen I usually had a hard time falling asleep when I consistently had a good time, because I would have racing thoughts that made it hard to go to sleep, and I would usually end up staying way early, up into like daylight hours, basically. Like I would stay up all night into like the early hours of the morning, unintentionally. And I don't, like, the past couple days I haven't had that many issues with that. I feel like I've been on a little bit more consistent sleep schedule. I don't know if that could just be related to me like having to be on a more consistent sleep schedule because of like I need to take medicine at these times. Like I have to be really on board with like I have to make sure I take the medicine at this time every day. I don't know. Like a lot of these things when I say it out loud, it's just like again I get into this like weird headspace of like, are you just faking it? Are you like, is this just like, because like this could be like, oh, this can't be related to medication. It could just be related to like again placebo effect, where it's like, oh, you're only on a more consistent schedule because you need to be on a consistent schedule because of your medication times, or I don't know. Maybe I keep, I still keep second guessing myself. And I don't know, I won't really know until, like, it is very still early. Like, I still haven't even reached the whole 2-week mark. So that's another thing is, like, technically it's like the medication, they usually say, like, Adderall is, like, your system gets used to it at around the 2-week mark. Same brainworms, dude, yeah. I feel like a lot of people probably... Let me get some water in me. I'm coughing now. Like, take your time with this stuff, honestly. Yeah, definitely. It might just be too early to say. Excuse me. I think my throat feels a little dry right now. I had really bad brainworms last year when I got sick. I stopped talking to folks because of it. Oh my gosh. I hope you're feeling a lot better, Quernos. Like, I've definitely done the whole isolation thing myself. So, I know how hard that can be. So. But I hope you're doing a lot better now. Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm getting back my stamina again. That's great. That's really good. I have been keeping a journal. That is something that was really important to me. I wanted to make sure I had a journal of my symptoms for my doctor. And I think it's also just gonna be good for me to look back like maybe like a month from now and like really get a good glimpse of like where my head's at now in the early days of medication as opposed to where it will be like later on. So that will also help me like kind of figure out like how I'm like really reacting to the medication and everything. But so far I feel like it's doing really good. I honestly don't feel, besides a little bit of the spaciness, which honestly could be related to the cold and everything from earlier this week. Like I don't think I've had like any negative effects, so. Honestly, journals are helpful when I used to take therapy. Nowadays I write my thoughts now when I can. That's really good. That's another thing I have been thinking about. It's been a while since I've had a therapist. I might try to look into one again. I think finding a good therapist is kind of really like a hit or miss hard thing, to be honest. Like My last therapist, I did not really like. I didn't really like how she approached things, so I was like, you know, I don't think we are on the same wavelength. So I'm gonna dip, and I haven't like looked into another one since. Remember to look into flu shot too. I haven't got seriously sick since last year. I had my flu. I got my shots updated and everything when I went to my doctor. So no, do not worry. This possum is vaccinated. No rabies. You guys will not be. You guys will be rabies free. I started a few weeks ago with mine. I'm trying to follow her advice. Oh, great! That's fantastic. Making sure to write these thoughts from stream down too. Oh, good, good, good. I should actually write down these thoughts from stream. I think this is one of those years when the vaccines aren't as effective on the flu strain. Hi, half awake, welcome in. It feels like viruses are mutating so fast nowadays too, and that is like a genuine concern with like global warming and everything. Like, I think there is like a correlation with those things. My therapist helped me a ton. I saw him for 8 years. Oh wow, that must have been a really good therapist to have him for so long. I've had 2 therapists. One I started pre-COVID. When I was going through a little bit of a hard time. And unfortunately, when the quarantine happened, I basically lost contact with her because we weren't like, she did move to like telecommunication stuff, but like I not in like I had a roommate at the time. I did not feel comfortable like trying to do like telecommunication sessions with. Like, I didn't want to be overheard and stuff, you know. And then so I stopped doing therapy around then. Took up VTubing. Twitch chat is now my therapist. Problem solved. And then after the move last year, I tried looking at another therapist because I was like, I should pick that back up. And that one was pure telecommunications because I had a little bit more privacy. And that did not work out. I did not like that therapist, so unfortunately we did not click together. So, and I haven't looked into another one since, but something I could consider. That is something I could consider. Did you sleep full 8 hours or no sleep? I haven't. I did get full sleep. I did get full 8 hours. I'm good. I'm really good, actually. The depression to VTuber pipeline. If you feel like you could stomach another therapist, it might be worth a good try. I definitely think I could probably... If I could find one I like is the thing. That's a big thing. I prescribe more Giallo. Oh, I could watch some more Giallo films. Earbuds.
Well, you should be.
Worked on some commissions. What are you working on? I'm working on my new model. Oh my god. Hello, welcome in. If you're new here, my name's Peony. I'm an opossum VTuber, and I live in a dumpster behind a Taco Bell. I am currently working on the future of the Peony Playing Possum channel. Yeah, I'm working on my model, my 2.0 model. Here she is. She's so close to being done. We are so close to getting done. But this is her. This is the new me. The future me. Oh my god, I look so good. Thank you. I appreciate it. This model, hold on, let me show you a comparison of size and vice versa. I have been streaming for 4 years officially. 4 years this year officially. I have done my own model. I've done this model and a couple outfit variations. This is the OG Peony model, and scoot over a little bit so you can see comparison side by side. And I'm ready for a refresh. So I've been doing a little bit of an update on like I've been kind of doing like I think it's a direction I really wanted to do. So I really wanted to do more like I was thinking of very specific anime character influences that I wanted to bring into my model. That I was like, man, I want to look a little bit more anime. Like, I want to like, and when I think about it, I want to look very specifically Susie from Little Witch Academia. I think she's really cool. I kind of wanted to bring more of that look into my model, and then do a little bit of update on the outfit to make it more readable and everything. But this model here, I done the one you see that I am moving and stuff. I did the art for this one. I did the rigging for this one. Excuse me, I'm just getting over a cold too, so if I cough on stream, I apologize. I'm doing an update on my outfit, on my look, and I still wanted it to be like really reminiscent of my original outfit, so you can see a lot of the same similar details. A lot of similar elements that I'm bringing back into it. But I also wanted to, make it a little fresher, make it a little more stylized, bring a little bit more of my fashion sense into it. I'm really happy with how she's turning out. I really like her. I hope you guys like her too. I'm really excited about the future of the future is very peony core. The future is bright. I'm really excited. Love the large tail. Thank you. The reason the tail is like I'm so sorry. Like I said, I'm just getting over a cold, so let me get a drink of water real quick. I had laryngitis for like the past week, so my voice is like literally just recovering. This is the best my voice has sounded in like a week. The tail, if you don't know how VTuber models are usually made, one of the things that live 2D rig artists like is they usually like the tails to be like straight, which is not something on this model I did. The current one that I'm using, I built it curly, and so like a lot of the movement is very limited. That's why it's kind of stiff looking. But so I made it straight because there's like a action in live 2D that will actually separate it and like give it kind of bones like you would expect in like a 3D model. Like when you think of 3D models, they have like these term called bones that like let it move a lot more and has more points of articulation. And that's something that Live 2D has that can be applied to like, you can apply it to hair strands, you can apply it to tails, like anything that's like long and you need to be wiggly, you could do that. So that's why I have the tail in like this weird straight pattern right now. It won't be like a weird long thing just hanging there in the air. It is gonna be like, I have a sketch of like, it will be like down here. like hopefully wiggling around as like a normal tail should. So, but I'm very close to being done. There's like a couple little things. I'm working on a tail bow. I wanted to make sure I had a bow on my tail because I love that little detail. I have a couple little things I need to do, like with the shoes I need to finish up. But I am very close. I'm so close. I'm like predicting. I am shooting for April to have the art completely finished and ready to send out to a rig art, like a live 2D rig artist, which I did the rigging on my model, and I feel like I'm not the best at rigging, and that's why I made the decision that I would invest into hiring out someone that's a little bit better at that kind of thing. Because it's been 4 years, like I said, since I started streaming. There's been a lot of technology jumps with Live 2D. Like, there's a lot of features that you can get done on Live 2D models that I don't have on my own model. Like, one of the examples I always put is like mouth articulation and stuff. I don't have a tongue that could stick out. Like, I can't do that. Like, I can't puff my cheeks. There's a lot of like little minute like movements and stuff in the mouth and the facial area that I would love to have. So I'm making sure this is a model that's capable of being rigged towards that. I would love to get like V-Bridger. That's like a really big goal of mine, that has, so I can have like more accurate mouth movements and stuff. This current model, the way it's set up, a lot of my mouth movements are voice based. It's based on my microphone actually. So, but I would like something that's a little bit more based on my actual facial expressions and stuff, so I can get way more expressive and emotive, and possibly, dare I say, cuter than I am now. Oh my god, I know it's hard to believe. Could this cute opossum be any cuter? And I do think it's possible with the right artist on it. So I'm hoping. I'm really excited. Impossible. I know it's impossible to think, but we're going to try. We're going to do the cuteness overload in imminent. Yeah. I'm very, very excited about this direction, and I'm really hoping to have. VTuber saying she's cute? What world am I in? What are you talking about? I'm a very cute, stinky little possum girl. I'm the cutest little stinker you've ever seen. I remember seeing So Nice by it in the beginning. Well, when you came out with this model, it was pretty advanced, honestly. Oh my gosh, thank you. I really appreciate it. There is like some pretty cool stuff I did. Like, I don't know, like, at the time, this was like super advanced technology, I guess. My mouth was, the way I rigged my mouth, like, you know, I have like the cat smile, and it like stretches out. This is like, the way I did that was my top mouth lip was like just one line, which was not really common. Like, and I would like stretch and squashed it to make it like these cat movements and stuff. Also the little toother. I don't remember seeing that many VTubers like have the little snarl tooth that could hide away and stuff. Like, it kind of pokes out sometimes. But yeah. Like, when you're looking at it really close, I think you could see some of like the stretch and squash pixels and stuff, but I'm proud of what I was capable of doing. I just think like
Peony.
Where technology is now, there's a lot.
Gotta rinse the gunk and stink off.
No, we don't. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm fermenting. I've gotta let I'm pheromone maxing, Letterbog. You know I'm pheromone maxing right now. I'm getting my maximum, I'm gonna be drowning in babes any moment now, Letterbog. Any moment. Also, Meow Meow, I'm sorry I kind of just went on a weird little tangent about, like, my model and everything. Really appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for stopping by and dropping your community off. Thank you so much for the raid. If you need to go and get some food or rest or, you know, celebrate a successful stream, feel free to. I appreciate you coming by and dropping your community off. And have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much. Thank you. She wants those garden hose really bad. Hi, Sabina Basho. It's so good to see you. Welcome in. She wants the hose, but she's getting the hose. No! Please, no! Don't hose me down. No. You're scaring the hose, Peony. I don't want to scare the hose. I don't mean to. I'm trying to do the complete opposite. I'm hydrating. I have to make sure I'm hydrating to, like, for my full voice recovery, so I will be taking maximum sippies. I will be taking big gulpies. You might hear it on stream. I apologize. Might hear it on the mic. But yes, thank you guys again for dropping by. I'm gonna go back to work. I are listening to music and stuff. I apologize if I got a little quiet. There's a lot of moments where I just like start yapping and I can't stop, but I need to catch up on a little bit of work. We're very close. We're very, very close. I feel like I keep repeating myself when I say that, like, but I do feel it. I do feel it.
She puts the soap on her skin and then she gets the hose again.
No! Don't hose me. Right now I'm doing a bow for my tail because that's one of my favorite details. I think it's super cute.
What's in the box?
What box? There's no box. It's okay for you being a little stinky, it's fine. She smells like pizza and popcorn. Yeah. I'm really fragrant. I'm really fragrant pasta. I mean, I do live in a dumpster behind a Taco Bell. You gotta expect a little bit of a stink, a possum stink. If there was a box, you'd be in there. You're small enough to fit in that box. No, don't put me in the box. Don't box me up. Listen, I'm not a cat VTuber. I'm not gonna be. If I fit, I sit. So I don't have any inclination to like, no desire to sit in a box randomly. Maybe a trash cat VTuber, but not a typical cat VTuber. Don't send me to Brazil. Why would you send me to Brazil? Actually, I don't think I'd mind going to Brazil. I think it'd be really cool to visit Brazil. I could use a vacation now that you're talking.
Right, we're gonna
saying
send you to Abu Dhabi.
No. They got nice beaches. They do have nice beaches in Brazil. I could go on a vacation.
Damn peony vibing. Kissy kissy.
Hi, Zoing. Welcome in, welcome in. Only box we be sitting in is a Taco Bell Mexican pizza box. Can I get an amen? Hello, amen. I could use a Taco Bell right now. Oh my gosh. Did you guys get to try the birthday cake churros yet? I don't know if they're still in. Are they still available? I hope they are. They were good. I did. Did you like them, Swing? I thought they were exquisite. Hi, Infinite Toasty. Welcome in, welcome in. The deluxe box, best box. I do love the. Honestly, when I do get Taco Bell, that's like my go-to is the craving box, like the deluxe box, deluxe box cravings. It usually has like an assortment of like new items you could try. It's usually like one Dorito taco, one like or either a regular taco or a Dorito taco, and then maybe like a burrito, and then like some new items. I think the last time I got it, it was like mini handheld Crunchwrap Supremes, which were banger. Oh my god, Crunchwrap Supreme is actually like my number one item from Taco Bell. If I'm feeling if I don't want to just get like regular tacos and I'm like I want to get something fancy. I want to get the fancy Taco Bell. I get a Taco Supreme Crunchwrap. It's so good. So that the fact that they made like the mini ones, those are really good. Those are really good. And I don't usually like the steak from Taco Bell, to be honest. I usually just like the ground beef. Is like my go-to. I just like their ground beef, but they were still pretty good. Fancy. I'm thinking like, okay, when you go to Taco Bell, you're usually it's like usually like super late at night. You got like a handful of cash in your pocket, and you've had a couple drinks, maybe you've had a little had a little bit of a gardening sesh or something, and you're just like, I want the tacos. You usually just get the tacos, right? But when I'm feeling fancy, I get this Taco Supreme Crunch Wrap. If I had cash, I would get rotisserie chicken. Oh my gosh, rotisserie chicken sounds really good right now. I love a rotisserie chicken. It's multiple meals. You get the rotisserie chicken, you have a little bit of chicken, and then later you can use that chicken for more stuff. You can take the bones of the rotisserie chicken, you can make a broth out of it.
It's possum. Taco Bell beef is possum.
No, it's not. Please don't say that. I don't want to be. Oh my god. Don't scare me like that, litter bugs. I don't like the idea of cannibalism. No. I've been watching Hannibal. I've been watching Hannibal, the 2016 television show with the cannibals in it, of like Hannibal Lecter. It's like pre. I think it's supposed to be pre. Which okay, I do have a
What
confession.
does possum taste like? Let me taste ya.
No, don't. No nibbles. No, little bug. No nibbles. I have a confession. I actually have never seen Silence of the Lambs. Which, if we do a movie night, now that I think about it, we should watch that movie. Because I'm watching Hannibal right now, so we should watch Silence of the Lambs. I've never seen it before, which is kind of shocking. I feels like a movie that I would love, so we should definitely watch that soon. So I know it's kind of weird to be like, oh, I'm gonna watch the Hannibal show. It's about that one character from that movie I've never seen, but I've heard a lot of good things about Hannibal, so I finally decided to check it out. Check it out when you can. Yeah, maybe you saw it in theater. Oh, that's so cool. Not at release. I love it when theaters like do.
I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
I love when theaters do like older movies in theaters. I really do like to try to catch those like re-showings of older movies at theaters, because I love the theater experience personally. I know a lot of people have complaints about it because you're like, oh, but you just hear people coughing or laughing at inappropriate points and stuff, but I don't know. I personally love the theater experience. I've had bad theater experiences, but when I've had good theater experiences, they're like, yeah, this is how movies are meant to be viewed.
Can I nibble on the new model?
No, you cannot, Litterbug. You cannot nibble on the new model. My friend and I are seeing the OG Vampire D film in April. Hell yeah! Oh, that's really cool. That's a good movie. That's a really good movie. They're not doing. Are they doing any like? I hate to ask. I hate to ask and get an answer. They're not doing like AI upgrade shit, are they? I would be really sad if they did something like that. Oh my god. I know they. What was it? The Interstellar 555. I think is that the name of that? Like the Daft Punk film. They did a re-release of that, and they did that to it. And honestly, like all the screenshots, like so bad. Like not even the screenshots. Just looking at the trailer, everything looked so melty. Like it like melted lines together and stuff when they try to like AI scale it. It looked really bad. So. It melts shit and ghosts. It's awful. Yeah, it always looks terrible. I really hope they didn't do that to Vampire Under D, because that movie is gorgeous. It like we watched it like I think last year in the Discord together.
name of the king in rock, rock. Super educated, I'm smarter than Spock, Spock. You ever tell me you will agree? Ain't no brother like the K-I-D-D. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, with the echo, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm liking that. I'll probably soften the lines in the center like I did like the original. I think it's looking good. Looking closer to the original. A lot of my legally obtained films are AI upscaled by one dude and all of them look amazing. I don't know how big companies mess it up. Are they animated films or are they like live action films? That's what I'm curious about. It also, I don't know, it could be like out like the whatever AI like programs are using or something. I can't say, I don't know that much about AI. Like I don't know what databases they're probably using. You know what I miss from Taco Bell though? Now I'm thinking about it. The Big Cheez-It. Oh, that was so good. I want them to bring the Big Cheez-It back. I loved it so much.
Hi guys and welcome to my TED Talk. Today's topic will be how Peony Possum is a bottom even if she tries to deny it. This can be backed up by...
Ah, you can't back it up. You're not allowed to back it up. Silence, little. Word count wins again. Now let's get back on the topic of Big Cheez-Its, Litterbug. We don't need to talk about whatever you were trying to discuss. The Big Cheez-Its though. I love the Big Cheez-Its. They're so good.
By the multiple accounts of her trying to change the subject when it's brought up. And if she thinks I don't have enough points to continue one stage.
Ooh, Litterbug! Did Pizza have a Big Cheez-It? I don't think so. Taco Bell had a Big Cheez-It though. I got the Big Cheez-It from them. It was very, very good. It made, whenever you ate it, you felt like a little mouse. You felt like, oh my gosh, I'm just a little mouse and I found a Cheez-It on the floor. Oh, I have a Cheez-It feast ahead of me. Nibble. Did you try the big Cheez-It Crunch Wrap? I did not get to try the big Cheez-It Crunch Wrap. That's why I wanted them to bring it back so I could try that one. I didn't get to try it, unfortunately. I bet it was pretty good. Like, you take a regular Crunch Wrap, which I adore, and you add a big Cheez-It to it, which I love the big cheese. I love Cheez-Its. This sounds like a winning combo to me. If someone would make another small snack food big, what would you choose? Ooh, that's a fun question. Let me think. I would... Ooh, okay. A big... Okay. Okay, the first three thoughts were... Big sour gummy. Which I know they made big giant gummy worms before. And honestly, now I think about it, the big giant gummy worms always look like, well, that's way too big. That's way too much gummy. So it would be kind of fun to eat, but I feel like it'd be too much. You know, it'd be like way too much. So, I don't know about that. A big sour gummy. It sounds good in theory, but I don't know if I could actually finish one. Big Reese cup. I think a big Reese cup would be really good. Like a really big Reese cup. Then you could eat it like a cake. You would just take cake slices out of it. Like, I think that sounds really good. And then a big goldfish, I feel like. A big goldfish sounds like a winner because that's basically like a big Cheez-It, but it's in a really fun shape. A Reese cup pie, yeah, that sounds like it'd be so good. I'm pretty sure people have made that before, like big Reese cups. I think you can get molds of it and stuff. Can you believe Death Grips is like... I think they officially broke up. I don't think they're gonna do any more albums. Which, I mean, well, the albums they do have are, like, killer. So it's not... They left a wonderful discography, but it's kind of still shocking to think, like, there's gonna be no more. Kit Kats were already made big before. I want a big Kit Kat. That sounds delicious. Litter bugs. I kind of want to take a quick BRB break. I want to take a quick BRB break, if that's okay. Let me see. Should I make a BRB or should we call it here tonight? Actually. Because I try to be in bed by 4 a.m. And it's almost 1 a.m. now. You know what? Let's go ahead and just call it for tonight. I do apologize. It is a little bit of an early end to the stream. I usually like to go. Are you tired? Well, I still have some stuff I need to do before bed is the thing. So that's why I'm like, oh wait, maybe I should call it here. I got some laundry I need to get out of the way. That shocker, this little messy opossum has laundry going. So you look tired, ma'am. Thank you. I'm gonna go with my laundry out of the way, and then I'm gonna watch an episode of Hannibal before bed. So that's my goal. I did start later than I usually start. So I think tomorrow I don't have plans to stream tomorrow, but I'll let you guys know if I do stream tomorrow. And then let's see. Yeah, normally I usually start at like 7 p.m., 8 p.m., but I started at 9 p.m. tonight, which I like to try to get at least like 5 to 6 hours of stream. We're only at like 4 hours in, but that's just because I started a little bit later because I had some other stuff I had to get out of the way too. It's been a busy day for me, so I appreciate you guys coming out though. I really, really do. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are liking the direction of the new model. I feel like I didn't get that much done, honestly. I do feel a little bad because I was like, man, I was hoping to get the ribbon at least out of the way tonight, but I did kind of go back and forth on like what direction I wanted to go with it, and also we were just yapping a lot. But will we do X-Files tomorrow? Let me double check. I did message Koki about it. Let me double check. Yes, she is down for X-Files. So we will be doing X-Files tomorrow night. So no stream tomorrow. I'll probably be doing X-Files. If I do stream tomorrow, I'll let you guys know, and it'll probably just be like Deadlock, a little bit of Deadlock before X-Files, so we another short stream. But Thursday, I'm going to try to do a full stream, and we're going to get back to Pathologic 2. I'm very excited to get back to Pathologic 2. I am also hoping to try to do more model work on stream coming up, because I do want to get it out of the way before the end of April, so my goal is to get this done by April, the end of April. I'm really hoping I can. Thank you, Litterbug, so much again for joining me. I had so much fun. I got to do a lot of yapping, which is always a fun time. It was always a fun time catching up with you guys. Who should we raid tonight? Who should we raid? Who should we raid? Definitely next time I do this art stream, I'll try to start a little earlier so I can get a lot more work done. I might even just finish the ribbon off stream tomorrow morning, so I can get it out of the way. Let's see. Who's online? Oh, Fangu's doing art. Let's go visit her. Fangu's art's so cute. Fangu is such a good artist. Ah! What happened? Why didn't... No! Why didn't it go through? Hold on. What happened? What happened? That's so weird. Why did it... Okay. Thank you. Yes. There we go. Thank you so much, Litterbugs. Let's make a raid message. Let's do, let's do, pass. What should our raid message be now I think about it? Bring the big Cheez-It bag. That's our raid message. Bring the big Cheez-It back. We want it. We desire it. We crave it. Bring the big Cheez-It back. Let everyone know we need the big Cheez-It back. Let everyone know. We demand it. The people demand it. We demand it. We riot. Taco Bell. We're gonna riot in the Taco Bell dumpster if we don't get our big Cheez-Its back. Thank you, Litterbugs. Thank you. I had so much fun again. Thank you. I'm gonna send you off to Fangoose. Have fun. Look at her gorgeous art and have a wonderful time. I will catch y'all later. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.